This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Ball State Cardinals. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Ball State head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering. Calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Cardinals. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating a turnover and getting points off of it.
They'll go to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Right back to him on the ground. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Hard running there. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
On target. Got 9 yards on the play. It leaves him with 3rd and a yard.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Trying play action. Now sliding to his left. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UCLA!
On these critical 4th downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the 1st down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Cardinals want to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Snatches it on the right. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. This time he's got it. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a 1st down.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Dropping back, it's Rayner. He finds a soft spot in the middle.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Defense looks like they're coming. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got twiddled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand, they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So just a short drive was needed, covering 21 yards. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. go back to work on offense. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Under fire. And he never had a chance.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Bruins come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at. He's probably going to get that first down. But
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, looking to pass. Makes a grab and room to run. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Finds his man. It's Craver. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. They get to him as he throws. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. After the incompletion on second down, it's third and inches. To the air, it's Rayner. The throw to the outside is complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
there is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got an open man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Looking to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Running inside, it's Lacey. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Looking for room, it's Lacey. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the first down, and they'll get it back.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to go for a big one. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
I think the QB wants that one back. You know, you're down here in the red zone, tighter areas, hard enough to fit it in, but definitely not wanting to fit it in against double coverage, and he misses, and probably a good miss because that could have been worse.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks! When he let that go ahead and signal touchdown. He knew it was 6.
And most of the time you hear about those 50-50 balls out wide. Nowadays, with these guys that are so big and strong and so good at going and getting the ball, it's more like 80-20. And you can see just so hard to defend the fade route.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got a man, it's Brown. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to direct.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the...
He's loose. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon. How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
Way to find the end zone. You might not necessarily necessarily be known for long runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the grab on the left side. Off and running. All the way. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
And how about that, wasting no time? You go down, you give up 6 with your defense, but you come out aggressive. First play, Palmer, take a shot down the field and go make a big play.
You're seeing both of these offenses now, David, have success trading blows these last 2 drives. If this keeps up, we're going to have a barn burner.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Under fire. Right on the money. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down, and it'll be 4th.
And listen, 3rd down and long is such a hard spot to be in. That's where defenses want offenses, right? Like, they got them right where they want them. But there's a really nice job by the playmaker. QB got him the football, and he didn't run out of bounds. Like, he fought for every single extra yard he could. Fought, almost got to the first down marker, but now sets up a 4th down.
The Ducks will try to pick it up on 4th down. Snags it, and there's running room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Now the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. He hurls one deep down the left side. They went for it all on 1st down, didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Warhawks! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Got the back over the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Going with the ground game left. Breaks into the open. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
I mean, what a huge game for this offense. You're always trying to find ways to get your playmakers in space. And when you create a hole like that, Palmer, good Lord, anybody's going to be able to run through it. Then he just keeps chewing up those yards, makes the big play.
He's a difference maker, David, and he gets better as the game goes on. So that's great news at this juncture to kind of rip off a big run like...
Bye-bye, bye-bye. And that's another one.
This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Ball State Cardinals. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Road with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach Urimovich told me pregame, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Sellers. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Defense in press coverage. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Here comes the heat. At the 35, he's got room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This is why everybody grows up. Wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Going with the counter play here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Sellers from the gun on third down. He'll pull it down and run. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. And this defense... Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, Sellers. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Got it behind the line. It's Marsh. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Cardinals are in the hurry-up. The offense changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads it downfield. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Unloads quickly. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Moving out to the right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Lofton.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Cardinals will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He wants it all. Touchdown, Ball State. He got it, beat down in bounds.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Sellers to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
The run inside. It's Charles. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
We've reached the break. Ball State has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Here he goes breaking the pocket. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering? A great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. Give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
There's a little room there. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Beautiful play call offensively at the perfect time. In that situation, the defense obviously expecting pass, so they sneak the draw in and gash the defense.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Dances away. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Motion from the wide receiver. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Cardinals will hustle to the line. From the gun. Looking for the score. Touchdown Cardinals! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want to.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Throwing Sellers. Pulls it in. It's Davis. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Sellers. Got a man. It's Charles. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Again, it's Sellers. Escapes the pressure going right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him.
Another one.
This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. No home field advantage in this one just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Ball State Cardinals. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Might have a chance. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. This time he wants to throw. Release to the back. That's caught. It's Benjamin. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. He's looking to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Jump ball, and he's got it. Oh, what a grab. And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
Barrels ahead. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get this goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of the field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
Makes a pass to Marker. Ran right through the loose down the left side. Past the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Cardinals.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he made the extra point without problem. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Running inside, it's Jackson. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Really nice job by the defense there, expecting run on that play, making the tackle, and now giving yourself a chance to get off the field.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Picks up the 1st down.
You know, I think there's a lot of people in the stadium that were wondering why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field, but the gamble paid off.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's running free down the middle. The 30. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and he finished with a 64-yard sprint to the house. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the left side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Cardinals moving quickly to the line. They'll go right back to him. There's some room. Got enough for the 1st. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They want to run it left here. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ball State.
And he's in for a 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down. He knows how to get the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get close to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Jackson. Finds line getting set on 2nd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Here's a heat. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab. It's Benjamin. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Makes the grab. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. This guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye back.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Off the play fake. Slips a tackle. Fires left. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Taking it the other way.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They're dealing with a second and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Picked up 8 yards there. 3rd down and 2. The Cardinals want to crank the tempo. Tight end now in motion. They'll try to run for it. Turning it on. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking outside, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up.
Bye-bye. Go ahead and quit, bro.
And 10.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up 3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it loose. Hits the open man. All kinds of room to the right. He is in. Touchdown, Buckeye.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
Oh, and he hit the left upright. No good. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to the ground game on the left. Finding some room. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Throwing right. That pass is incomplete.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Off the RPO, complete. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Lofts one high and deep. He's got it, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the one. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ball State.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Finds space on the right. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Wants to go right back downfield. Throws for the tight end. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football. And sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long. And right there, I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. These corners backing off a bit. Looking long. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. Got a little grass. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Going right back to Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force the negative play.
wants to throw again. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Quarterback extends the play. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. He'll set up to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Motion from the wideout. He'll try the left side. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Maybe some room here. At the 30. 10. Touchdown, Cardinals! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
That is the easiest touchdown pass that guy is ever going to throw. The little touch pass, Jets. Those are stat builders.
And defensively, man, we've got to see that. We've got to adjust. Safeties have to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating when you see him not adjust. And then, listen, you could see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him. But defensively, we've got to see that a second sooner so we can come up and make a play.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more so.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
To the air on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Soft spot in the middle. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Rush is on him. Buried before he could blink. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads it left. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
Quarterback making checks. They'll start this drive going to the air. He slings it deep to the left. He's got it down the field. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And a lot of times on these play sheets, the offensive coordinators, man, they go, who do I want to get the ball to? How can I get him the ball? Like, and sometimes when the space clamps down here in the red zone, how do you feature your guy? Nice job. Getting a little touch pass, getting him on the edge.
Touchdown, Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that 2-point conversion attempt goes awry. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Benjamin. There he goes down the right side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The Buckeyes with an answer.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
That last play is the epitome of why you have to have a short-term memory and just forget about that one.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. There's a crease. Got enough for the first. The 50. The 40. The 20. The 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. He scores for the 5th time in this game. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it down the field. Hits the crease. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeye! He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And that's exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make big plays and score. Their defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. This second half hasn't been nearly as productive offensively as the first half. As a result, that big lead is no longer so big, and they need to get something going right now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Works it ahead for 6 yards on the play. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and it also takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. Across the 45. Snags it, and he's open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cardinals. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's Benjamin. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Finds a spot in the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. He got a step and just dusted the field. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game. Here comes the two-point try. They want to throw it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he's still running after the move. Could be an alley. The 30. At the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ball State. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
From the gun, looking for a man. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
He'll start this drive firing. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Clark. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's going to run it. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will.
They got him, and down he goes. And what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. It's complete to the right. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for it all. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got to stop late.
On the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the UL Monroe Warhawks and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the gun to give to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. They'll go. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Warhawks come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first.
He uncorks one deep. Snags it inside the 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
And this offense proves on this opening drive, they are going to take shots. They find the big wide receiver out right. Dude, the go route is one of the hardest routes to defend. They throw it up, their guy makes the play and gets the touchdown. This offense strikes first.
And he puts through the extra point. Offense at an empty set. Here's Sellers to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Edwards. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Makes the catch, it's Harbor. And the Aggies will line it up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Sellers. Looking left. Pulls it in. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Aggies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Aggies! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Will Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. The give to the left side. Maybe a crease. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Warhawks in the hurry up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got him. He's stopped short, and it's 4th down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about.
And he can make things happen, too. It's so important now. You see this all the time in college football. Running back by committee. This team has a lot of talent. They are a loaded backfield. It's good to see this backup now getting some run in this game.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage.
There's a little room there. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Finds his man. Touchdown, Warhawks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Going to take a shot. Makes a catch down the right side. Here he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Warhawks want to move quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to...
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll take a deep shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier.
Guys, look at this. Surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
He'll pull it down. Fights off a defender. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Sellers. Pocket breaking down. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Only in the first half already, this guy's got 2 TD passes, so you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Bringing the heat. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
He got it. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on 1st down. He rifles one deep down the right side. He's got it way down the field. Makes a tackle, and he might have room. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Sends it back in motion. Here's Sellers to throw. Makes the catch. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Buys a little time. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. 4th down, Sellers. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a crease to the left. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Dances away to buy time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quick release on the RPO. On the move at the 30. Oh, he found a space to the house. Touchdown, Warhawks.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half then. Well, now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Looking for a deep man. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Throwing Sellers. The short hands, it's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Under fire. Hit as he throws. And the incomplete pass.
Bye-bye.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the run, fires downfield. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll call a timeout. Play clock running short. It was down to 5 before the stoppage. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive.
Ready, ice, move it. Bridge. Bender.
Dropping back, it's Rayner. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Fires to the middle. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the 1st down.
The basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it, but you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's a give to Frazier. Nice move there. Knocked out at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch him, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Here's a heat. He's on the move. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences are that now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Leaves it with the back. Might have a chance. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Powers through the defender. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. First play of the period, first down here. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Warhawks are in the hurry up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Line gets set, first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Wants to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle box. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
The Warhawks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He might want another play. Now from inside the red zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. He got it back corner of the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Trojans will hustle to the line. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. There's some room. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He goes right back to the air. Oh, they're after him. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He was trying to push him downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Frazier. Caught, and he's got room. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running is able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. The 40. About the only good thing that...
Bye, 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 bye.
Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Ball State Cardinals. The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
A quick throw out left, complete. Breaking into the clear. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Quick throw to his receiver, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. And he's brought down, but the defense swipes the ball on the first drive of the game.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Clean through the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. Let's talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning. And
he's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To throw, it's Rayner. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum.
Makes the catch and has space. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line. The Hurricanes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Looking to throw again. Here comes the pressure. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Got an opening here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Looks right for a quick completion. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Cardinals decide to spend their first timeout here. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Wants to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Touchdown, Cardinals. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Looking to throw. It's Rayner. Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Ball State has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. To throw, it's Rayner. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. That completion sets up an important third down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. The pass rush closing in. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous. But also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Stays on his feet. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Rayner. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, it looks like the offense caught them being aggressive. This defense took a shot. They sent everybody, and the quarterback saw it, got the completion, and that's a big gain down the field. And now this offense set up first and goal inside the 10-yard line. That is a great job of...
Touchdown, Canes. This offense really clicking.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. It's a draw play. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. The back's got it. He's got space. He's in the... here he goes. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Ball State. Way too much speed on that play. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the 3rd quarter with another drive?
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
On the move now. Close to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Chris, this is just a special play here from the defense. You've obviously got the ability to go after the ball and get the interception, but then to turn into basically a returner, that is a great run after the pick. The decisiveness, the cutting, and then how about the blocking from his teammates? Put the ball all the way down in scoring position for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense, Chris. That's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
They'll run it to the right side. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Over the middle and incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And now they'll run it on the draw. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Cardinals. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. This is really a moment here, Joe. We're closing in on something we never thought we'd see. A team from an unheralded conference closing in on a national championship. Incredible.
Chris, I thought we saw it all when Indiana won the national championship, but this blows that out of the water. I can't believe what we're about to see. This could go down as the most consequential national championship in history.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays, the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it the third quarter of play. Ball State has the lead. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. They're stopped on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. Oh, a crucial moment. This quarterback's had such a solid game, but with a chance to seal it, cannot come through there. We'll see if that ends up haunting him as the defense will take over.
Chris, give this group a lot of credit. You can tell they've been trying to adjust to all the success that they've had throwing the football, and they're finally able to do that and get the stop that they desperately needed. Now it's on this offense to go out there and pay it off.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. He breaks into the clear. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Miami. There was no catching him that time.
What a try from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of 1st downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Automatic on the PAT. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Jukes to get free. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's 4th down. They're doing a great job.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, Chris, there's a little life here. That's a big stop, obviously. If they can go get a quick score, maybe get an onside onside kick, they've got an opportunity for a couple of possessions to cut into this 2-possession lead. Little life left.
Hey, kill it. 180, raise car. 180, raise car. Stay.
Back to pass. It's Rayner. Looking downfield near the end zone. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense.
Oh, look out. He's got open space. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Now the 40, at the 30, past the 20, inside the 10. A quick spin move. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Ball State.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down, get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
I don't know if this is going to matter in this outcome, but I tell you, that is a beautiful throw down the field. Maybe some momentum for future weeks. But if they are going to come back, it's time to go hyper fast right now.
First down. They're going to throw the football. He makes the grab. Breaks free down the right side. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Hey, check that scoreboard, boy.
This throw is that it is on time. When you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch.
Check the
all of
scoreboard.
it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Going after, not right through. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Grinding away on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
You're wasting your time.
So now Miami will use their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. And here's the handoff. He's got a crease. Breaks it. Now here he goes. Inside the 30. Inside the 20. The 10. He will not be.
You're wasting your time, boy.
Cardinals. Now the try for the 2-point conversion. Looking to throw here. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. They're in for an exciting finish. This offense likely has one last drive. Play action here on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit. But won't make a difference in the outcome. And the Canes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's another deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Canes. The Canes go back on top.
Clutch drive, Chris, there's no doubt, but they really need this 2-point conversion. Take it down to a 1-possession game, and then you've got a chance here to get off the field with your defense or even try an onside kick and try to tie this thing up.
To throw, it's Rayner. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Thank you.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And now the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. Look out, he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. He's in the clear. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ball State. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Looking for a man. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. And looking to throw now on first down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami. The Canes go back on top.
Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He'll hand it off. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot to the left side. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been great. Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Wisconsin Badgers against the Ball State Cardinals. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fights off a defender. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Badgers. They draw first blood in this national title game.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yards.
Oh, he wins a fight for the football. That's a huge gain. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
What a good response from this defense after the big play. They're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and long. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Crucial third down play right here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's looking deep again. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Defense gets the stop on fourth down.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and go in the other direction.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Receiver in motion now. They'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Badgers will stop and call their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. Now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Badgers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they're going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball. They're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. It's a draw. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field. And then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And looking for a big play here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Could take it all the way. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
This is just a game-changing play right here. Not only the interception, but the huge return on the back of it to set up the offense with great field position. Now they've got to capitalize and put this ball in the end zone. What a tremendous play.
Touchdown, Wisconsin.